Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago White Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Ronaldo Lopez has really quietly burst onto the scene. Good control, good fastball too, low to mid-90s fastball. His off-speed pitches are also in play. Not afraid to throw the breaking ball at any count. A pitcher, not necessarily a thrower.
Danny Mendick will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Danny.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A ball and a strike now. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Headed after it is Mazzara. He's there and records the first down.
Batting second, the right field.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Again, another foul ball. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Markakis stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The tag gets 1.
Batting 4.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way to Upton. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Noelvi Marte popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting third.
So here's Jose Abreu. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Minor sets. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Here's the 2-0.
That's the ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Stepping into the box, Edwin Carnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Markakis, still ranging back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the 1st.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 3-0. Digging in now, Luis Arias head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's a .333 hitter.
Arias.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Popped high in the air. Abreu has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Ready now, Matt Duffy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike one to start the at-bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. A runner on first with two away. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1. And the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting eighth.
Ready now for the White Sox, Danny Mendick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike taken up in the zone. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Adam Engel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Andujar fields it cleanly, while the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yoan Moncada is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runners are at first and second with one away. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. White Sox leave one. They lead it 3-0. At the plate, Danny Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Danny Santana.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Left center, base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Debo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Upton, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. But foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Noelvi Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he got him.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for
Now
almost
batting,
everyone, the
first
adjustment to
baseman,
hitting big league pitching
Lopez.
is a big one.
Upgrade
Some
you.
guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Grounded weakly toward third. Andujar's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gallo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moncada over to his right, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 6.
1 gone in the Texas 4th.
Duffy.
And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie.
Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Rosario, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Slider laid off for a ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Edwin Carnacion.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up, Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Nomar Mazar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
High in the air down the right field line. Markakis is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. This one's down to third. Moncada fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball, 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The next 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And that's taken for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. MLB Network is back on the south side. Striding in once again, Danny Mendick. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
That's popped up. Arise, ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the stretch, Adam Engel is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Two and one now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yohan Moncada waits on deck. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runners back. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
No hits to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. 0-1 the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
All even now, 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So
Now
a struggle that time for him in center.
Joey Gallo.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, The cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now
ready for another shot now. Miguel Andujar earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Carnacion. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Edwin Carnacion is retired leading off the bottom of the sixth. Nomar Rosario stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Striding in, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 6.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention,
so
please.
He'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in. Danny Santana. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. high in the air out to center field. Engel is going to have room out there as he puts this. At the plate, Danny Mendick. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The second baseman, Gaddy.
Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Adam Engel is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third
So
baseman,
2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now
He's
batting,
looking locked in.
shortstop, MLB Marte.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike
Your
Minor.
attention, please.
So
Now
we'll leave with 2 outs here in the 7th as this
Number
was really
50.
not one of his better performances. To the plate now, Noelvi Marte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And that misses 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball 3.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Jose Abreu is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, so a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Popped up. Abreu is right there. And he's got it for the first out. Tommy Kahnle gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Markakis.
Up next for the Rangers, Nick Markakis. It was a walk in his last trip. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one the count. Blake Swihart will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Rangers.
1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. This one skied out toward right. Mazara's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. Yuli Gurriel will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 11, Yuli Gurriel.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Line drive to left. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They trail it 4-1. Yuli Gurriel is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Joey Gallo. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And there's one away.
The batter.
So digging in now, Edwin Carnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Popped up. Duffy waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box now, Luis Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Duffy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And another foul ball. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ronaldo Lopez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Steve Cishek hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.